Hey guys, Luna here, and we're Night of the Full Moon after quite some time. And we're actually going to be doing, instead of the Full Moon edition, where, as you can see, there's the 9 classes that I went all through. I'm actually going to be doing the Diary edition, which is a slightly different, unique version of the normal adventure mode, which I really enjoy. So, and there's 4 classes that you can go through. I'm going to be going through the night today. So, this happened around 5 years ago, and you can read the bottom. Probably because I did fast mode instead of normal mode. But yeah, the basic gist of it is like snuck out from grandmother 2 times, get to go to the secret castle with the carpenter. Yeah. And you get the choice of 3 decks on at least normal mode. So the first deck is the Sleeping Wind Knight, which on the start of your turn, equip a random equipment and turn this equipment into the Wind Up Knight. The second is when you use an attack card, to discard your leftmost card takes effect 1 more time. And the last one is Mechanical Fist. When you use an action card, your next attack will do double damage. And you gain 1 action next turn, But these 2 are both really interesting, but I always love doing the Roundup Knight because I love doing an equipment-based deck. And you can actually click the bottom left one and you can actually see the deck that you have when you're at least in normal mode, which you also get which when equipped at the end of your turn, deal 2 damage and gain 2 armor. You get the Wonderful Collection, exiles, gain 4 armor and get a random equipment card. And then twist the Hairspring, which triggers all round effects of equipments. So like these 2, it would activate, but not something like the Poison Dagger or something, which is triggered by playing certain cards. So, who knows? Let's enter.
Chairs are clean. Please have a seat.
Have a seat?
We can actually see on the bottom how many matches we can have before we are faced with a boss. And the little big stars are boss battles or shops that are a bit more expensive.
We're pleased to have you as our guest!
Oh no! They figured us out!
Oh no, they found us out!
Oh no!
Let's get dirt just for
The loyal
consistent.
buffoon downstairs is the reason I'm stuck doing nothing.
Yeah, the Turk is just a nice, consistent.
Are you another one of the donkey-eared king's followers?
And that's a little bit of lore for the Diaries, actually, because one of the bosses, or the boss of bosses, is the Donkey King. There's I think there's either 3 or 4 basic bosses. The Black Rose, the Snake, the Donkey King, and there was one other boss, I think, but I don't remember it.
This is just a momentary setback.
Yeah, the
You
lethal
win
weapon
my
deal
destroy.
damage based on the equipment is always useful. Oh, there's a little face there. That's adorable. Yeah, on the phone version, there was not a face there. Yeah, getting 1 prank card is not a big deal for this deck,
A
especially
criminal
with
is
equipment.
imprisoned on the 2nd floor. No one is allowed to enter without King Midas's permission.
Yeah, King Midas is the donkey.
You wish to free him? I won't allow it. King Midas.
Let's get another other equipment.
How do we force that fat devil in the dungeon to hand over the recipe? Oh my, two tender little lambs. Won't you stay for dinner? It's your fault I lost my recipe.
Is it though? Is it really my fault?
The fat devil's secret recipe. So many cooks have yearned to get their hands on it.
Can I get a card? Yeah, ooh, Lance. Lance is a fun one. Pick a blessing. I will do the Scorching Flames. Chase the chest mounts, but spots your ones even faster, dropping even more items along the way. Sleeping Thief, which I think this is the asterisk one, the bigger dots. Thief is sleeping and snoring loudly on the ground while hugging a chest tightly. So I can take the chest, pick a blessing up one card, ask for directions while I lose some health by transforming 2 cards, or I can sleep. I lose some gold, but I do gain an action. I think I'm going to pick a blessing to upgrade the card. And upgrade the spear so it gets a bit more effect. And I'm going to pick the elegance so I can gain more actions.
dark as ice. Oh, are you hot your boiling?
Yeah, their card is these dudes are annoying, but not as annoying as another dude that's gonna actually see later.
You would never understand what it means to live in a piece of coal.
So I can deal 3 damage and take less damage. You can do 3 additional damage until the end of your turn, or deal 4 damage for each attack. I'm gonna do damage because I'll be a bit better.
Dad's territory.
So I think the important thing is to make sure I can do everything, since this is a shorter cooldown than the dealing additional damage, so that's so the important thing is remember to try and always do as much damage as possible. God, this guy is annoying just because whenever I play a damage card, thankfully the trigger card does not activate the thing, so transform 1 card. I will transfer the prank card.
Read me, read me, read me. I will change your life.
I
Children
suppose
must learn to love books. Do you understand?
yes, I know I need to love books, and I do. Books are very good.
You shall not smother my philosophies.
Ooh, there's the close combat. That's a nice one. Since you're getting more equipment.
Possibly understand my sorrow.
Yeah, the Trice woman is actually in the Full Moon book as well. She's the one where it's like, I have a date.
I only need to bear with that scientist for a few more days. The chest enhancement potion is almost ready.
I'm taking less damage just because I don't know how many she's gonna do. What she's gonna do. And she does have potions, which is the drawback of her, but fine to deal with though.
He will fall in love with me. He must. He must! I don't care.
This potion could harm
All
you.
I've ever wanted is his love and attention.
to draw a card. It's always good to draw cards. So I can pick a red flower to get a random blessing, pick a white flower to delete a card, or flee and get to maximum health. I'm gonna pick the red flower. And I'll do the equipment one since you reach for the red flower and accidentally prick your finger on the thorn. I see blood drips onto the soil. You're shocked to discover all the plants are beginning to creep closer.
Come one, come all to a great magic show. 1 ticket per entry.
Yeah, and this is one of the events as well, so I'm going to delete.
Would you like to see more? I have more tricks up my sleeve.
And delete.
I used to have a bigger audience. Why don't
Upgrade
you
my
try? Would you like to
cards.
see another trick?
And I have two more cards that need upgrading, so I think I'm good. Don't need to upgrade, get rid of any more cards, I don't think. The only one I might get rid of is this one, but even so, it exiles itself, so goodbye.
Thank you for...
The Count is the only one who understands my work.
Sure.
You know nothing about science.
I'm gonna wait to play that because I know I'm gonna get even more upgrades. And here's this shocking. Do that one just to take a bit less damage. And let's see here, this. We got one action, so let's take that one since neither of those two are round. Well, the round shield is a round effect, but not enough to make me favor this over the other one. Usually.
I nearly forgot the catalyst.
So equip 2 random equipment, equip a roundup knife, draw this card. In this combo, when you play a card, transfer message. Yeah. And my OC is going for rummaging or the clockwork call. So I think
It was the hairstylist who started the rumor. All I did was pass it along. The king has donkey ears. He's the devil.
yeah, his main thing is playing a whole bunch of blessings on himself. He gets 2 extra damage, so I forget how many blessings he does get overall. Doesn't really matter too much.
Please don't pull on my stitches. I'll fall apart.
Let's get the round shield, why not? Music box, slate 1 card. I shall delete the... I guess I'll do the basic attack. Not really worthwhile to me.
The vampire said I have to do his bidding if I wish to leave. You trying to
Oh
strong
yeah,
arm
one
me,
of the
brat?
bosses is the vampire. Yeah, his thing is every time he draws or gets a card, his maximum health increases. Yeah, for each card you get, gain 1 health. It's honestly pretty interesting when you think about it, but like, it's also very limited. Because it's every time you draw a card or create a card, so worthwhile, but after a point, it's still not enough.
Alright, you win. I give in.
Trigger all round effects again, just for the second card.
Are you friend or foe?
Yeah. And I'm gonna do this just so that, because I forget his attack thing, because I know he gets a lot of equipment as well, but I don't remember how powerful his deck was. So, it just kind of depends. And I love the music track of this game though. It's really quite beautiful. Oh yeah, the dragon scale armor is I take 1 less damage and copy 1 random card non-equipment from your deck into your hand. So that one's pretty. The Angel Mio's pretty nice for some things like the getting more ways to draw cards and stuff. So yeah, exactly. So I just got the round effects. Yeah, I'll get the sacrifice just to be able to get more actions regularly. I can lose close combat. Which one's close combat? I kind of like close combat, so I'm gonna do gain 1 equipment slots. Because the castle run forcing you and the young card and chase them down before you can get close up at them without end of a hall. You crack your knuckles as you prepare to teach him a good lesson, and when suddenly you're standing on nothing but air. It's a trap! Yeah. You're both tightly bound up and thrown into a dungeon and below a castle. It's a tricky predicament even for you. Just as you've given up, the young carpenter removes a silver knife from his shoe and he effortlessly cuts through the rope and pries open the lock. Which, if you're curious on how I know all of these, because every monster fight and event like this one is repeated, but the order is randomized. So, I'll do numbness, take 1 less damage.
Present a sacrifice to the great magic statue Apos and be generously rewarded.
So I can gain an action and equipment slots. I can lose elegant and numbness. I don't want to hand over accessory. Or I can lose a champion cloak and pick a normal and rare blessing. As much as I want to pick blessings, I kind of need the action and equipment slots.
I may look scary, but I mean well.
Oh yeah, this is a cook that the other dude was mentioned.
Calm down! I mean you no harm.
Sure you don't. And his special thing is that he can't take more than 8 damage. And he also play the thing, so whenever I do damage, use half of the damage used out to his mana instead. Wait, here's a fun one. At the start of the turn, draw an armor action card, and I gain 1 action. So, poison, draw a card, shoot all round effects, draw round effects, and I got dodge, so I was able to get some damage through, but not many, or not much. I should get another card just to be able to play.
To do evil and defied King Midas's orders.
Choose shuffle 3 copies into your deck, draw 5 cards, just go on non-attacks. That's definitely not useful. We'll gain 3 action. I'm gonna do more cards.
No, it wasn't me. I just told the tree hollow.
Yes, crouching corn occasionally making snip snip sounds.
Did King Midas send you?
Sure, let's go with that. Yeah, let's create cure more damage is always useful. Round effects. Do 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 do. one downside of having cards constantly countered. It makes combat a whole heck of a lot slower on the player's ends. And
don't kill me! Please don't kill me!
I don't really like any of these. No. Search the room, and I'm able to pick a blessing. Whenever you equip a card, deal 6 fire damage.
Go back to your cell, troublemaker!
That's why I love this blessing, the chipborne artillery. I just did 40 damage with basically doing nothing. Yeah, the chipborne artillery is a perfect combination with the knights just because of how many equipment cards the knight gets.
Would you like me to pretend to take a nap? How about I show you around?
Let him lead the way. Leads you to the chest. You get a cup. Ooh, plus it deals damage +1 for every 500. That's actually quite nice. Discard all non-attack cards. Yeah, I usually love Bluff, but ever since they updated it a while ago, I have not picked it. So.
Trash! Trash everywhere! This... I say you! Rotten thieves!
Okay, yeah, his special thing is your deck gets deleted, but you get, every turn you get a sober card, sober epic card, which you're able to choose one of the 3 cards to get. Now, this one. I'll do this one just to do that. And do a little bit more damage just to protect myself. Oh yeah, since he's a vampire, you get like a whole bunch of vampire-themed cards.
That girl in black is always causing trouble.
Which is one of the final bosses.
Not if you're weak.
Another equipment, always nice. Ooh, more equipment. I'll get a horseshoe. I can pick a card or struggle to leave. As the portrait pinned on the wall of the castle under the glow of midnight feels like you're being watched. Cards. Skip. That's card. And like a yeah, you fall to the ground and about to pass out when the young carpenter wakes you. Slip away.
How about a little trade? Simply pay a small price and you'll get you like the boxes,
pick some blessings. So, maximum hand size,
they might
draw 1 card.
But it's not too much.
So return, lose maximum health, and draw a card. Sure.
You like
More
the
blessing.
boxes, do you? But of course they're for sale. All right. That's all for today. I have to pack up before I lose business.
Base action maximum.
Huh?
An escape! Prisoners escaping!
His special thing is anytime whenever I play a card, I take damage. But thanks to my numbness, I don't take that damage. And I should be able to knock him out. Yeah, he's taking so much damage from just moving around. So.
This happened to me. A mere lantern.
Another lethal weapon, just for
I
don't understand him. Is he foreign? Oh, more spears. Spears are always so fun. Yeah, every time I find a back card, I get damaged. Well, at least the number of cards they have in hand.
ガキまでここまで怖いとはな。
Find proof of the Count's conspiracy to rebel and bring him to justice, although it might already be too late.
A few leaps and bounds later, he stands before us, like an agile flea.
Are you trying to interfere with my mission? You're too inexperienced for that.
Yet, I've already been to be. I already did more than half your health, and his thing is deals with actions. The more actions he has, he uses all of them and deals damage to us.
Terrible must have happened in this castle. Must be the weird cat on the top floor.
The rest thing is if he gains the double amount of armor. Just so frustrating and annoying. Combat, I know I say that a lot, but it's just like, granted with this deck, it's not as a big deal. Like, it's more of just, oh my god, stop getting so much armor type of thing. Thankfully with this deck, where I'm just basically constantly gaining armor and making this damage, I don't really have to worry about that, but where a deck where doesn't have as high as a damage output can be really annoying. See, look, he's already back up to 36, but 49. Like I said, since I have so much equipment and stuff.
What kind made? Oh, a new test subject? Come try my newly crafted potions.
Really?
Top-notch quality. Wait! Don't go! Why not give these a try? I promise there are no side effects.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of equipment cards, so. And leave quickly. I don't need to delete a card. Use the escape. I don't know why it's so laggy. I don't know.
Little carpenter?
Who needs slaves?
Yeah, so there's a snake, the girl in black, the vampire lord, and the donkey, the King Midas. And normally in the hard mode, there's usually a few other events that take place out of this world before you face with the boss. But since I do easy mode, the boss happens.
Delivering feast.
Or, I should say. Oh, hold on. I'm doing both of my round trip attacks till I get more rounds. place a card, they absorb 1 health and maximum health. Yeah, 98 armor, not least.
Family? Handing this over to the king would be a waste. This would make a good substitute for Black Swan.
The defeated vampire lord doesn't try to escape. He seems very interested in the powers I have within me and makes me an offer. I have a clue to your missing young carpenter. Many people have gone missing from within my castle, and based on the tactics used, I am fairly certain the culprit is Black Swan. My black magic is useless against her because of the special blood flowing through her veins. It seems you carry the same blood. If we work together, we might just be able to defeat her. I am reminded of my recent adventures within the castle, and refuse to trust the cunning vampire. I reject him and continue on a journey to find the young carpenter on my own. Yeah, so and then you get some monster abilities that can be used within the diary entries. And you also unlock that. So, anyways, we also as well, which let's check it out. Which I think was where is it? I don't know where it was. Forests. Knight's Glory, Puck. Mirror Soul Hunter. Oh yeah, Toy Knight. Clear stage with the Sleeping Wand Knight. Wind Knight hard. I don't know how that was hard. That seemed pretty easy, so yeah, and then there's a whole bunch of hard mode things that I can actually try and do if you guys would want me to, but I don't know. I just wanted to show off Diaries as well, the basic things. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys have a good day, night, week, months of your lives. May the stars forever guide your path, wherever it might lead you into the future. Bye-bye.